All right, guys, so we finally made it back up here to the dealership. We are going to be picking up our truck. I don't think we're going to go the route of fixing the motor, and they gave us a couple different options. I don't know if they even talked about it. $16,000 for a new one and $12,000 for a used one. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick it up, and we're going to go back to our hometown. There's a dealership there. I've been talking to one of the guys I know. I know everybody there, and we're going to try to see what they can do to help us get out of this situation without costing us a bunch of money. So that's the main deal. Costing a lot of money up front. So we'll get this loaded up and then head back. So the ideal is to hopefully get it up here. I know we had some issues with they're pulling it out right now. So hopefully we get it backed up and then just run it up here. It's sad, but unfortunately that's it. All right, we got it partially up there. I guess it's having a little problem getting there. It's an older winch, but my dad hauls scrap metal on this truck and trailer, so we'll see how much. We'll give him a little bit of time to cool down and see if that helped the winch or not. All right, guys, I just paid out. You got to pay a diagnostic fee, which this one was $155. So yeah, that's just part of it. They wanted to tear down into it more to figure out why it blew up, but there's no need to put any more money into it. So don't know which direction we're going to go with this. We'll just kind of play it out by ear. We'll bring y'all along just because we share our life with y'all. And you know, sometimes it's good to go back and look at these challenges, and we'll get through it one way or another. God's got a plan, and that's what I told Stephanie last night, and we'll see what happens. We're going to go ahead and drop this dude off here. We did stop at another, one of my other friends got a used dealership or car lot up here, and we may end up selling this truck to him. So I don't know how it all works out. We'll see how. They just told me to bring it out here if he decides to buy it. One of them is going to buy it. So we'll go from there. You got everything unhooked there? We'll have to push it backwards. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, just destroying our Eddy Family Farm merch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, it's unloaded, so we're going to go in here and see what they can do to help us out, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so we went in and talked to the salesman, which we know them very well here. So kind of the option that we've got on the table, which, like he said, it doesn't make sense, but we can't get a used vehicle like a 2000 or 2001. The vehicle we would have to get is a 2024, just because there are good rebates right now because they're trying to get rid of them and get the 25s in, which I don't want a new truck, and I've told y'all that I didn't want to ever buy anything new because the value you lose as soon as you leave the parking lot. But the situation we're in, due to the fact that, you know, we still owe on the truck, the motor's blowed up, I just don't want to put any more money in that because, you know, who's not to know that after we do that, something else goes down on it.
Because there's quite a bit of mileage already on it.
Yeah,
so.
And even though we put a new motor in it, at the end of the day, when we want to trade it in or something later on, which we never plan on doing that, because Leighton wanted that truck, that, you know, it's still going to be a 2018 Nissan Titan, no matter if you put a brand new motor in it. So that doesn't matter. So that's what we're kind of out here doing, is looking at the trucks that offered. I think we've kind of zoomed in on something kind of like this, but I think this is a 25. It's got to be a 24. He did, I told him we wanted dark interior, and he did. They're doing the search right now, trying to find out if they can find dark interior. Now the color, that's what we're working on right now, trying to decide what color we want. I do know we want gray. I don't want black, but this color here is a color that we've seen on the road before, and I just absolutely love this color. I think they say it's a slate gray or something like that. I don't know. You like that color?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's that's the color that I think I'm leaning towards. Now there is a different gray. I guess that's a slate up here too.
Yeah, that's a slate.
I want the slate gray or a dark gray. Well, I'm looking at colors. I like this color here. But once you come up on it, it gets a little bit lighter, so maybe not. This is the one that Stephanie likes, but unfortunately,
we're having to switch it up.
We're switching it up a little bit. You know, Stephanie, that was the whole deal. And towards Christmas, we was going to get her a Suburban. Well, that kind of ended with this incident that happened with the truck blowing up. So I think, and she's the one that called me, because that was one of the biggest deals, because I was like trying to still figure out how she'd get her Suburban. She's always wanted one. And she's the one that called yesterday and said, hey, you know, here's the deal. We got to have a truck that, you know, maybe later on, you know, 6-7 months down the road, we can get something else paid off, and we can afford to put her in a newer vehicle. We will see. Just depends, and it may be at the end of 25, so we can get a better rebate. But
because that's insane for me to have a brand new vehicle, but we only have one vehicle, rather than getting him a vehicle and then we still have two.
Yeah, because we
gotta use common sense. I have to put my car to the side, and I'll get it. I mean, yeah. we'll get it, but we have to be financially ready to have both vehicles.
Yeah, because with mine, we still have a pickup payment.
Yep.
With hers, it's paid off. So obviously, we'll probably have to add a little bit to the pickup payment, but it's all going to work out. I don't know. We're going to go back in here and see if he's found a truck, but I think we're going to stick with that slate gray. That's what I like. I think that's what she likes, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys. So it has been a busy day. The last 2 days have. So as y'all see, we did get the truck back here to Mike Kellick Chevrolet. This is the hometown that I was I was raised in. I was born in Sulphur. My dad actually retired from this dealership, so we know all these guys. We grew up. They've watched us grow up, and we ended up making a deal, getting a truck to get me out from under this. We owed quite a bit, so luckily they was able to get enough of rebates and stuff. So we was looking at a 2024 Z71 LT Silverado slate gray, which 24s, they got amazing rebates on them. So they actually, you get a lot off. Unfortunately, Hector found one in Texas, wasn't able to get it. Well, the seat colors, it wasn't what we wanted, dark seat colors, because we did not want them to get stained up from the kids. So
or the farm.
Or the farm, yeah. So ended up finding one in Little Rock, Texas, and we actually Little Rock, Arkansas. We actually thought they went to get it this morning, but they actually sold it out from under our dealership here, so that went away. So there was no other trucks that we wanted with that seat color, and so we ended up finding another one. It's a 25, but it's got, I mean, the only price difference was probably about $3,000. Like I said, this truck here definitely put us in a bad situation, but was able to get into another vehicle. Obviously the payments go up a little bit, get into another vehicle and not have to fork out a bunch of money. I didn't want to put a whole bunch of money into this and then it go down. So now we are walking over here and we're going to go see, meet Hector. The bank and all that took care of everything today. So we're going to show you the truck here in just a minute. We're walking over here. This is the truck that we're going to end up getting. Well, we did. We purchased it. We're getting ready to go fill out the papers. We don't have the actual keys yet. We did drive it earlier. I did want a 24, but unfortunately, just because everybody's getting rid of all the 24s, trying to get them done so the 25s come in, we couldn't get none to match our colors. So it's starting to get dark. We got to go in here and fill out some papers, but we will show you the inside here in just a little bit and go more into it, so stay tuned. All right, guys, we are getting everything finished up here. We've got keys in our hand, and now it's time to sign our life away, but it's good. We're super excited. So something bad turned into something good. So stay tuned. We'll show you the vehicle probably in the morning when it's daylight, but it'll be in this video. All right, guys, so it is misting. Stephanie has to go get the girls that are just finishing up on ball practice, and we just got the paperwork done, and there it is. It's absolutely awesome. Check that color out. I love the color. It's going to be amazing, and I will show you all the inside of it tomorrow. Well, good morning, guys. How are y'all this morning? Huh? Y'all doing good? Everybody just enjoying it? Well, good morning, guys. We ran out of daylight yesterday, so I told y'all I'd show y'all the inside of the vehicle this morning, and here it is. We finally got home last night, and I was like, man, I can't see it at dark, but let me open this bad boy up. Pretty excited about it. So this is the inside of the interior, which it's got the mats in it. I like the dark interior. Nothing fancy. I did not want those big radios. I just wanted I got everything low. I didn't get none of the add-ons. This was the big deal here because we have 6 seats. We've got to, because we got 6 people, we got to have 6 seats. That was the biggest deal. And this is the back. It's got a lot of open space, a lot of area to move around. But, and then it's got a spray-in bed liner. So one thing we did get steps. They're going to put them on Monday or Tuesday because it does set up high off the ground, and which, yeah, it's a lot higher. have to step up just a little bit. I don't know. I was laying there thinking last night, you know, a couple days ago, my emotions were just all just distraught, just all messed up, you know, and you're asking, you know, why, you know, why is this happening? And then, you know, the very next day I actually called down to the dealership. I don't know if I told y'all about this here locally. And like I say, my dad worked there for over 20 years. And I know all those guys. I grew up around them. And I actually called Mark and I said, Mark, I got a situation. I got to figure out how I can get out of this truck, but I do have negative equity. I still owe on it. And like I said, we'd already spoke to Hector about a Suburban because that's what we was going to get Steph for Christmas. And went in and visited with them, and the only way was to actually get in a 2024 because the rebates were really, really good. And we tried everything we could to. What was the hard part was finding the interior. That was the hard part because I did not want the light interior, didn't want to settle for it. And then I went back out to the lot to actually see the interior, and then I turned around and seen this truck. I don't know if it was there the first day was there, and I went in and asked him about this one, and it was probably $3,000 more than the other one that we was looking at in Arkansas. So I just told him, let's just go ahead and do this. We ain't got to travel to go get it, and we can, because that's the main deal. We needed a vehicle. Like this morning, we're getting ready to go to a basketball game. Stephanie's already left early this morning to go to a basketball game in Pauls Valley, and then she's going to come back and go to one in Davis, and then we're going to be in Sulphur, and she's going to try to hurry up and show up and catch the end of that. But anyways, it's a great feeling, you know. Like I said, is how something looks so bad can turn into a feeling like this. Is just, you never doubt the man, never doubt God, because he's definitely got your back. And I know there's probably going to be a lot of people think that we pay cash for this. We did not. It's just like anything else. We have to make payments on it. That's just the way it is. So it did up our payment from our other truck payment about $200 so a month, which that we could afford that due to the fact that we'd got rid of some other stuff on the property that we'd paid off. So in the long run, it ended up working out. I was stressing over nothing. And like I said, that last video I posted, I even told Steph and Kevin, I was like, you know, I don't even know if I want to post it because my real emotions are in it. And I mean, yes, we do post real stuff, but sometimes I like to process it first. And I just got off the phone and I was already feeding and recording, and I just let it roll. But guys, thank y'all so much for your prayers. You know, like I said, we do not need nothing. I know in the comments, I've seen people send, say, help us and this and that, and just prayers. We do not need nothing, and we will never ask y'all for nothing. So please do not ever, if anybody out there in the comments say that they're us and, you know, we're never going to ask you for nothing. So guys, we thank you. Greatly appreciate y'all watching our videos, and we're going to go to the ball game. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. God bless.